Chai has taken my seat. He's so cute. Welcome. I'm Melissa if you're new here. We are outside in the nice, beautiful sunshine, fresh air today. It's such a nice day. It is hot though this week. It's like mid upper 80s. Sunny, no rain. I don't think we're gonna get any rain for a bit, but I wanted to come outside because it's just so nice out here. My camera might overheat out here, so I'm going to try and keep the unboxing portion pretty quick. I figured for today's video, I got some plant mail late last night. I think it got delivered around 7:30 because I wanted to open this up yesterday, but since it came so late, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to wait until the next day. And this came from Florida, which usually only takes a day to get to me, like a day or two at most. So these have only been in here a couple of days, so they're fine. There's 2 Hoya cuttings in here, and then I added on an alocasia at the very end because I'm like, you know what, I'm already paying for shipping, I might as well. I do that so much. I try to get like 2 plants because I'm like, you know what, if I'm gonna pay for shipping, I might as well make it worth it. And also for the video, I figured what I could do is I got some Hoya cuttings. Some were recent, some I've had for, I would say all within like the last few weeks or so. I got a couple Hoya cuttings from a couple different shops, and those ones I did repot already, but they're still in quarantine. I was actually just watering them, so I figured I could go ahead and show you the new Hoya cuttings I got as well. There's 4 of them, so 4 plus there's 2 in here, so that's 6 new Hoyas and an alocasia. But I've ordered from this shop before in Florida, and her packaging is so cute. So let's open up. I really was intrigued by one of the cuttings on her Etsy, and then I was browsing, you know, like I always do, and I'm like, I kind of contemplated getting this one because I'm like, it was actually one that I had downsized, but I got suckered in by the pink, the pink. I don't know what's going on with me with pink lately. I'm just, anytime I see a plant with pink, I'm like, I need it. This is so cute. Look at the little styrofoam hearts. How cute is that? I love that. Seriously, some of the best packaging ever. Like, that's so secure. It's so cute. I think this is my 3rd order with this shop. It's like such a neat little organized, protected little packaging. I love it so much. Hope this package brightens your day. That is adorable. All right. Ooh, I can see through already. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, you can kind of see a little bit. They're all like snug in there. I'm obsessed with how cute this is, how like secure this is. It's windy today too, so if you hear anything, it's the wind. I put the little floofy thing on my mic, so I'll have to see how it sounds out here. I think that's what I did last time. I got in from the bottom. Oh, we got one more side. Dun 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 dun. Okay. I just love how cute it all comes, like all the plants in here together. Oh wow, alocasia is really pretty. It is very pretty. Oh, how cute. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with like little plants. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, it's pretty. Got all 3 of them together. So, okay, this is the one that I was wanting, the Hoya. This one is a Caudata, but it's supposed to be the silver. So I love the Kadada. I have the regular green, and then I have the Argene, the big, all silver. It's like full silver leafed one, and I love that one. But I always wanted like the silver one too. It's more of a splash, a silver splash. So it's just a one leaf cutting. I think it might be rooted. I'll have to check. Because normally the Hoyas that I've gotten from her have like had a nice little root system in here. This growth looks to be all white almost. This one is the one that I was saying that I downsized. It was the all green form, the Curtisii, and the pink sunstressing on the variegated one is really pretty. So I'm like, do I bring this plant back in my collection except, you know, that it's pink? And I'm like, it's such a small little cutting, like it's inexpensive. So I'm like, I might as well get it. Maybe I'll really like it because I love the pink color on it. And then I added the alocasia on last minute because I wasn't going to get the alocasia. I was only going to get the 2 Hoya, but you know, I got sucked into the half moon leaves. So the seller had like several of them available, and I was looking through which one I wanted. And I saw this one with the 2 half moons, and I'm like, yep, you are coming home with me because I love half moon variegation. This is Alocasia sinuata, or Quilted Dreams, I believe. I used to have the regular Quilted Dreams, but I downsized it a while ago. But I just thought the color on this one is really pretty. I guess it's more of like the Aria, the yellow variegation. I'm assuming that, yeah, this is the newest one because it's more yellow, and I guess it burns into that creamy color, which I really like. This color reminds me of, it does look similar to the Dragon Scale, I guess. So do I need this alocasia? No, but I got sucked into it. So that is my little haul here. Let me undo all these, and then I'll show you the other cuttings I got. I guess this will be somewhat of a quick video. So with these, I could do some plant care and like take care of these really quick with you, which I probably will because I want to put these in quarantine. So what I do is the alocasia, I'm going to take it, it's probably in moss, I think. I'm going to put it in fluval stratum. And then the Hoya cuttings, they're either in moss or a soil mix, but I take it out of the mix and then put it into my mix if it has roots. If it doesn't really have a lot of roots, then I'll put it in stratum and perlite. But the last set that I did, it had like a good amount of roots, so I just potted it into like my chunky mix. And I'm obsessed with these little cups as well. There's even an empty cup in here, I guess to make it square. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with her cute packaging. Her shop's gonna be dangerous for me. Like, these are the cutest little cups. Like, I'm obsessed. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. All right, so what I'm going to do is meet you at the kitchen sink. We'll go ahead and take care of these 3, and I'll show you the other ones. Okay, back inside. These are the other new ones I'll show you that I got. I just watered them. They're still in quarantine, so I'm letting them kind of air dry, and then I'll get them put back into quarantine. I don't have the names printed labels for these yet, so there's 2 of them that I don't know the name. Like, I know them, but I don't know them. So I was gonna try and look on my purchase history. Okay, I got these 2 from one shop. One is the one that I wanted, I purchased, and one was an add-on cutting. Okay, so the one that I wanted was this one here, and it has 2 original leaves, or maybe 4 original leaves, and I don't think it's push new growth yet, but it's Hoya coriambosa. It's something like the Polynura. I'll put a picture of the seller's photo. It's such a cute Hoya. I was actually looking for this one a while ago, and I couldn't find anyone selling it. And every once in a while, I'll occasionally do a search for it. and one came up and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna snag this because I feel like this is a harder Hoya to get a hold of. But it looks like that. So this is how it came to me. It hasn't really done anything. It had some roots. I took it out of the original mix and potted it up, so it's just taking time to settle in and grow new roots and everything, and then hopefully it should start growing for me. It's really, really cute. I love the little leaves. I love Polynura, so when I found out about one that looks like Polynura, I wanted it. Oh, here's the seller photo. I can show you. That's the way that it looks. Isn't that pretty? That is beautiful. Looks just like a Polynura. So yeah, that's the main one that I wanted. And then the free add-on that I got was, it looks like that. It was shipped in a water vessel like that. It's called, I had never heard of this one before. It's DJI Frida. I think it has really pretty blooms. Oh yes, okay. That's what the blooms look like. Like, how gorgeous are those pink blooms? So pretty. So that's why I added this one on, because the blooms are gorgeous, and it was a cheaper add-on. It has like inner variegation. It looks like that. So my cutting has those two leaves, and then it has a growth point right there. It actually did come with some roots, so I went ahead and potted it up when I got it. So same thing with this guy. It's going to take a bit to kind of root in, and then it'll start pushing growth. So very happy with those. Okay, and these other two I got from the same, or a different seller, but the two together I got from one person. Okay, I know the names of these ones. Okay, this one was actually on my wish list, and I had debated on whether or not I still wanted to get it. But then I decided I did because I really like the specimen. It's called Hoya Snowman, and it looks like that. I really like the splashy round leaves. I don't know if it's coming across on camera that much. I really like the color of that. And then it has this long growth point here. So it looks like it's going to push a new set of leaves like right there. It hasn't started yet. I do believe it came with this tendril, and it's kind of like crispy here. So I'm going to pull this little crispy bit off. But it'll start growing again. And then, yeah, this is pretty rooted when I got it. So it's settling in nicely. Yeah, look how cute that is. I like the name too, Snowman, Hoya Snowman. And this one I got because, again, it was from the same seller, and I was adding it on. And I actually didn't realize that this one was fuzzy. And I actually really loved the veining. It kind of reminds me of a Calypsiorum. This one came with a little tag. It's Hoya hypoplasia. And I love the dark green on that. That is really pretty. So that's what it looks like. Do you see the veining though? That is beautiful. And let me see if you can pick up on the hair or not. It's kind of fuzzy. Let me see. It's probably gonna be really hard to make out. I'm gonna try though. It kind of reminds me of, you know, Alocasia tanderusa. It has like little fuzzy hairs almost on the leaves. I don't know if that's coming across or not, but it feels so cool. And it's on, the fuzz is on the underside too. This one, yeah, it does have a growth point down here, but it just hasn't like activated more. And this one came, I think this one was pretty rooted too, so I got it potted up into my mix. So all four of these are in quarantine together, right there. And so what I want to do is leave these in the quarantine bin, and then the new ones I got, I'm going to put with them, but I'm going to put them on opposite sides of the quarantine bin. So these will stay on one side, and the newer ones will stay on the other side. But the new ones, I'll go ahead and take care of those with you. And the alocasia, like I said, we're going to do in stratum and perlite, and the two Hoyas, as long as they're rooted, I'll go ahead and get them potted up. But if they need time to root, then I'll put them in stratum and perlite. I'm going to show you them again. So that's the Kadada Silver. I took the wrapping off, and then there's a little layer of moss on top, and then this one, it's hard to tell. I think I see a root like right there. So it's in like a soil type mix, but I'm just going to get rid of their mix and go ahead and put it into mine. And I'm going to scrub the leaves with a horticultural oil. That's what I like to use with new cuttings. You just have to be careful with oils because you don't want to mix it with, I feel like some Hoyas and plants can be sensitive with horticultural oils. You just want to make sure it fully dries before you put it under grow lights. I have burned some Hoyas before using it, so I'll have to be careful with these guys. But yeah, I love that silver. So pretty. I'm actually curious if this one, I don't think I see a growth point on this one. And then here was the Curtisii, the variegated. This one doesn't have like the pink sun stressing. I should have got the other ones. There was one that was a little bit bigger that was a little bit more expensive, and I was going to get that one, but I'm like, I'm just going to get the cheaper one. It's a little like tiny cutting, but it's so cute and variegated. But the pink sun stressing is so pretty on these. It's so cute. I cannot tell if it's rooted or not. I'll have to see, but it's in a tiny, tiny thing of soil. Adorable. And then the alocasia is really rooted in here. Like that, but I will most likely grow this in semi-hydro, I think. Even though these are like soil roots, I think I'll go ahead and I'll put it in stratum and perlite for the time being, and then I'll decide what to do from there. But I want to get this plant cleaned and everything too. I wouldn't say I'm aggressive with new plants. I'm just more cautious now. Like, I'll clean them really good and set them up and keep them in quarantine. Back in the day, I would just sometimes even put new plants back in with my collection. I wouldn't repot them. I'd be like, oh, they're fine. I don't see anything. But you just never know if there's like hidden pests and stuff. So I'm like, nowadays, I'm just like, I'm going to go ahead and clean these guys. So I'm using about, a little bit of horticultural oil. And like I said, with any kind of like horticultural oil that you use, you just want to be careful with any kind of grow light afterwards. I usually clean them, like I'll scrub them and then let it kind of sit on the leaves for a bit, and then I'll like rinse them off and then pot them up. I just like to get rid of all the old substrate. If it's not my substrate, I don't want to keep it. That's like so different than what I used to be. Okay, so we got a little bit of a root action here. Specifically Hoyas, you know, because of like mites and mealies, you just don't know what's hiding in the sheath and everything. So it's better to be more cautious. At least that's how I feel. I just like to get everything off. And with Hoyas too, you know, they can get root mealies, so I just like to be more cautious now because I have a pretty large Hoya collection, and pests happen. Like, you're going to get pests regardless, no matter how careful you are, but it's something I'm more mindful of than I used to be back in the day. But I just take this oil and just kind of scrub it. Sometimes I'll just let the plant soak in it for a bit, like a few minutes. But I like the, what's it called? It's an old makeup brush because I can scrub it. I mean, it's soft, so Some leaves are more delicate. Obviously, you have to be careful. But I really just like to scrub Hoya specifically. Like, I will get all in there. Sometimes I even cut off old roots. I'm not going to lie. Like, I will cut off old roots a lot and then just let it regrow new roots. I think because this one doesn't have a ton of roots. I mean, I could pot it up in my aeroid mix and it'd be fine, but I might go ahead and do that because I think it'll be fine. Because in the quarantine bin, it's more humid, so I just really like to scrub, especially the node and the stem. Because if there's a mite issue, that's where they're going to hang out. They like the new foliage too. And I'll usually spray the plants like every week, just as a precaution. Okay, that one's been scrubbed. I'm just gonna let that one soak in there for a minute. I usually get the roots in there too, but that's probably why I've had burning before. I may have sometimes I just let the roots hang out though. Oh well. Okay, and this one here, I kind of want to get another one of these Curtisiis now. I should have gotten the bigger one. And that's the little root system on that guy. He's so little. Okay, we're gonna scrub this guy too. Yeah, when I get new plants now, I normally do this right away. It depends though on the plant. Like if it's begonias, for example, then I try to be more careful because they're a little bit more sensitive. Okay, plop. And the alocasia, we will do in stratum and perlite. And then I clean these containers, like I don't throw them, because I can use them for like small plants and corms and stuff. But I'll sanitize them. And this is corm grown. Yeah, it looks corm grown. I might actually just do all these in stratum. I feel like I want these Hoyas to root a bit more. Okay. Okay, alocasias, I just kind of be gentle. I don't really have to worry about like flat mites or anything with alocasia. It's just more or less just giving them a wipe down. Or if you have like an insecticidal soap spray too, like that's just perfectly fine. This is new, like I haven't used this one for this long. I have a different horticultural oil that I get from Lowe's. This one's supposed to be, I don't know if I want to say organic, but it's mostly oils, like I think seed oils. Yeah, corn oil and soybean oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, and citric acid. You're supposed to use it within 6 months of opening. It says it's non-phytotoxic. I don't know about that. Safe for use from seedling to harvest. Kills on contact. It's mostly, so it's insecticide, miticide, and fungicide. Grow Safe, I just get this on Amazon. But that's new. That, like I said, I haven't used this for too long. So I'll need to get more cups for stratum and perlite. I won't use my soil mix. I think I want the Hoyas to go in here as well. Plop. Okay, alocasia is all set up. It'll go in the quarantine bin. And then let's rinse these guys here. Okay, we'll let these root a bit more. Okay, so let that one root up and that one root up more before we pot them. That silver is so pretty. And then the alocasia, the sinuata. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was kind of quick and a little bit of an unboxing slash, you know, new plant care routine, I guess. A little bit of a haul in there. It's nice to do these kind of videos in between because I feel like I like editing these videos because they're fun for me to film and do for you guys. I did kind of plan out some content coming up that I kind of feel good about. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more inspired to film. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me and for watching. I'll give you an update on these guys. When I do the walkthrough here, I'll kind of give you a little check-in and how they're doing. But they'll stay in quarantine probably through June. So sometime in July, I'll probably bring them into my Hoya collection over there. The Hoyas are getting a little bit overgrown again. I do need to propagate some Hoya soon. I was going to last weekend and I didn't. But I need to do some propagating and kind of rearrange a bit more in there. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your day and I will see you in the next one.